What's up, Dragon Brood? So today we have an interesting thing, and actually I say today, it's actually tonight, but like really early in the morning at like 2 as I'm finishing this to make sure you have it. But it's because I decided to play with Draconic Intervention. No, I'm just kidding. It's because I decided to use Dragon's Approach. That's what this is about today, and it's actually really surprising. Like I would play this and I thought it was just going to be garbage. I thought I was going to be able to beat anything. I thought it was strictly a meme deck, but no, it's good. And actually, let me tell you, I've been over here ordering and picking up a pile of these, so I'm glad the deck actually works because I have this here. I've been stockpiling them. But this actually worked pretty well. Playing it at Mythic, we actually got some wins against multiple decks. And one of the things I think you'll see is that a lot of the stuff you're doing, a lot of decks don't really have answers for. They're not really built that way. So it's actually pretty intriguing. But that's enough of me talking about this. Let's go look at the deck list and explain kind of the insanity that I played with at 1 in the morning. All right, now the two cards that really make this deck go are Cathartic Reunion and Thrilling Discovery. And something you should know about these two cards is that Cathartic Reunion, you have to discard two cards as part of the cost. So that does mean if you discard those two, this can still be countered and you would lose all 3 cards. Whereas if you're using Thrilling Discovery, it simply says you gain 2 life, then you may discard 2 cards. If you do, draw 3 cards. So something else to pay attention to there, that if you're afraid there might be a spell counter, go ahead and use Thrilling Discovery first, then use Cathartic Reunion later. Dragon's Approach. We're playing 18 Dragon's Approach in the deck. But the reason is we want to be able to get them reliably so we can at least get 1, possibly 2 free dragons into play. And if you have these in your hand, these are the cards you're going to often be looking to discard to a Cathartic Reunion or a Thrilling Discovery. We're playing our sweepers, our 4 Storm's Wrath, and 1 Draconic Intervention. I had just 4 Storm's Wrath for a while, but there were a lot of times that, like, I just, even drawing like 6 or 9 extra cards, sometimes we just weren't getting to it. So I wanted to have one more thing we could get. Now, this does often mean that you're only going to be able to deal like 3 with it, but a lot of times that's enough to keep your opponent's board down enough that you can actually do what you need to do, especially if you're talking about like mono white, mono red, whatever. The turn you'd want to do it, a lot of times just getting a 3 across the board is going to be good enough to buy you the time you want. Now, our dragons, we're playing 3 Velomachus because this is kind of what we really want to go get. It has haste, it has vigilance, and it can play a spell for free for 5 or less whenever you attack, which is normally going to be probably another Dragon's Approach, but we have Lorehold command as well. And then I actually use all 4 parts of this at various times. So this is one of the commands where we're actually using all of it. But I want to tell you, we do actually have 1 Terror of the Peaks in the deck as well. And this is for a couple of reasons. Like sometimes, especially say against like mill decks or whatever, you can get to where you have a bunch of Dragon's Approach in the graveyard. And you can actually play to get a Terror out and then get a Velomachus on the same turn. And then you're going to be able to do 5 from Velomachus coming into play, 5 from the damage it deals, and then whatever spell you get, which is going to be another 3. So that's a lot and can actually give you a chance to come back. Also, in those situations, sometimes you need to be able to get another dragon. Like sometimes you have a Velomachus sitting there for whatever reason. It's going to have to be on blocking duty. You can't get it through. So you sometimes just want to go get another one. So I'm trying this out to see. And this is something I added after I played the games, but it's really something I want to try out and see if there's any value here. There is another thing I do like about Terror of the Peaks as well, is that if you have to go get a dragon late and your opponent's at some amount of life that's like, let's say 6 or less, going and getting a Terror of the Peaks actually means your opponent can't kill your creature without dying. So whereas if you would have went and got a Velomachus, you deal, say, the 3 with the Dragon's Approach, but then you get Velomachus and it just dies to Heartless Act before it gets to attack, right? That's not something you can have happen to the Terror of the Peaks. Then your opponent has to let it sit. If it gets to attack next turn, they're dead. If they target it, they're dead. If you play a creature next turn, they're dead. So all of those things are really contributing to me want to try this card out. And it is only 5 mana, so sometimes you may just straight up play it if you have to. Other than that, it's just a bunch of lands. 4 plains, 7 mountains, 2 Fury Karm Snull, 1 Lorehold Campus, 4 Needle Verge Pathways, 4 Temple of Triumph. I am also considering cutting one plains for an additional mountain because I don't believe we really need all those plains, because in most cases we don't need more than one white, sometimes two. And I think between the Fury Calm Snarls and everything else, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now because I think that's gonna be more accurate going forward. But overall, the deck is actually surprisingly playable. And, you know, I mean, Lorehold Command, Bellamachus, you could play with or without the Terror. I mean, this is largely budgets. I mean, like, which is kind of wild to say. But hey, let's go look at the games and I'll let you decide for yourself. I have some stuff, decisions, and thoughts on the other side at the end of the video. Oh boy. 3-4 Dragons approach, huh? All right, let's keep and just see what happens. Can we cast 4 Dragons approach? This is probably a bad situation. I don't think we beat any real decks with this hand. But who knows? Actually, that'll help, possibly. Oh, that's not bad either. Discard 2, draw 3, gain life. I guess let's do this because colors would matter, possibly. I mean, kind of giving away our plan to the opponent, but so what? I mean, sadly, we're holding one of the Bellamachus, and we only have 2 in the deck. So we don't really want to draw the other one. I guess we'll just put this on red. And we do have this. We'll gain a little bit of life, so we can survive a couple of random scenarios that could occur. Do we want another thrill? Probably not. I don't think that's really what we're looking for here. Alright, gonna disrupt it. Our plan next turn is going to be to try to thrill into more Dragon's Approach. Alright, Omen of the Sea. I mean, they could just as well have, like, a Heartless Act here, right? So we're not going to get this off, even though we want to. We do have 4 in the graveyard, though. So if we can resolve one. Alright, question is, what do we want to discard here? I don't know if there is a good answer if we want to discard any of these. I mean, I'm going to assume they have a spot removal, but like, what do we do really, you know? Oh, they didn't? Oh, why'd you even let us get to an attack? That's weird. We just Lorehold command and make a creature? Alright, so we'll make a creature, hit the opponent for 3. Seems good. These are both sorceries. Let's go ahead and play that one. Get rid of this and this. Excellent. All right, maybe we can race with the ultimatum decks with this. It's just straight damage to the face. Maybe that's enough. Elspeth's Nightmare does not kill that. So we get in for 3. We get to Dragon's Approach. We're going to cast this. Get rid of this and this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Oh, come on, don't let us go out like this. I mean, if we get one more mana, we might get to attack with this Velamachus as well. The opponent also knows we're top decking now too, though, right? So they're kind of in on the joke here. Oh man, this is close. All right, they're gonna binding. Okay, if we draw an untapped land, we just win, right? Oh, we failed. We failed. Oh no. Man, an untapped land would have just ended the game. All right, we got to do this then. All right, Dragon's Approach. Play a land. All right, we've got lethal in hand. And I'm pretty sure the opponent doesn't have an answer to this in most versions of Ultimatum. So I think we got this. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll make a creature, deal 3. That's it. Oh, they had a negate. They had a negate. Damn it. Okay, here we go. Let's draw an approach. I mean, maybe, though, they also don't want to tap out, because if they do and we draw an approach, they die. Or the third Lorehold command. Because we've only seen 2, right? Yeah, just 2. Ah, that sucks. It sucks. Oh, no. And I think we've gone through 3 of our Thrilling Discovery. Might be all of our Cathartic Reunions. Yeah, all the Cathartic Reunions are gone. This is not good. How many Dragon's Approach do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 12 Dragon's Approaches left and 1 Lorehold command. No more dragons. All right. Well, this is it. All right, there's Ugin. All right, again, if we can top deck 1, just top deck 1.
I will destroy.
Oh, we have to discard 2 cards for this. No. You just discard a card. Okay. Here we go. We got to find one now, right? Okay, there we go. Jeez. Whew. Oh, man. Oh, we're holding 3 Dragon's Approach. What do we do with this? God, I'm gonna mulligan. I think I'm just stick with the plan. Just if we don't have a 2-mana thing in hand, I'm just gonna get rid of it each time. Actually, no, if we're gonna do that, let's just get rid of Cathartic Reunion. We already have white mana in hand. And they're effectively the same card, but we get to gain 2 life. Alright, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna scrap this. Do we scrap both of these and just draw 3? That seems bad. Actually, you know what, though? We just do this. We have another Thrilling Discovery if it doesn't work out. Alright. Fair enough. Snarl, show you the mountain. We will Dragons Approach you. Alright, they don't even have a stomp, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Spellbinder. Okay, well, it's probably going to be Dragon's Approach. Not necessarily, they might take Thrilling Discovery. Nope, Dragon's Approach. Okay, fair. Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's see what's on top if we're going to do that. Okay, well, we'll take that. And we'll discard these two. Alright. We'll probably just cast the expensive Dragon's Approach next turn. So have one Velomachus in the deck we can go get. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, now we need to draw our sweeper. We need a Storm's Wrath bad here. Oh, this sucks. If they stick a Winota, we just die here, right? Well, those are both humans. So that's fine. So I actually can't play the expensive. We really can't. Alright. I've got to do this. Actually, wait. How many do we have in the yard so far? And this is deal 3. We can remove 4. Caster, you know what? Here. Whoa, wait. What happened? Oh, because I can't discard 2 out of this. Alright. I thought I already had 4 in the yard. I must have miscounted. Oh, there's only 3 there before that one. Yeah, we're going to die now. Because of my stupidity. Well, nothing we can do. Alright, well, we're going to Dragon's Approach. 1, 2, 3, 4. The best we can do. Get Velomachus. Attack. Hey, you did not find the card we were looking for. Good news is we do get to deal damage to a creature, though, and we could make a blocker, so that's a thing we can do. Man, I really want Thrilling Discovery, too, but don't think we can play it. Let's make a 3-2. Let's deal 3 to that. Alright, and they know we have 3 in hand. Leaves us 1 Thrilling Discovery in the yard, or Dragon's Approach in the yard. I don't know how we're getting out of this one, but here we are. I mean, if Velomachus finds a burn of any kind, then our Dragon's Approach is a winner. So yeah, we're going to attack with these. Well, there's a lot of Dragon's Approach. We'll take one of those. Alright, do what you will, opponent. This deck's so silly, y'all. Like, the fact that this even works is hilarious. I feel like it shouldn't work, but here we are. Not really sure what the opponent's doing, though. I mean, do you have an answer for this? Let's go ahead and play a land. I don't know what they would have, but okay, they don't. The only bad part about this is, like, pretty much once we use the Cathartic Reunion, we sort of give away what's going on over here. But I think we still have to do it. There we go. Now we did find land too. All right, perfect. So we'll be able to Storm's Wrath, keep ourselves from getting blown out. Perfect. Still a little sad if their next turn is an axe, but if it's not, super good. Okay, back-to-back sweepers is not bad though. I'm on board for this plan. We can use Seize the Spoils next turn if we want to. Or, I mean, the following turn, after we sweep everything. Because now the opponent knows we're on Dragon's Approach. They're pretty much having to just see what they can do to us with the Storm's Wrath here. Oh, this is excellent. This is excellent. Yeah, this doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, this is good stuff. think I only need 1 white. But I'm going to go and do this anyway. Alright, we go to 13. Not bad going into turn 5 at 13 life against mono red. Robber of the Rich. Annoying, but reasonable. Oh no, we did not want them to have access to that. That is bad. That is really bad. Oh gosh. Oh boy, what do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we drew a land, I was just thinking, like, if we were to draw a Valamachus, what would that do for us? I think we have to get rid of both of these, so maybe we could get a Valamachus out of the yard if we were to draw another Dragon's Approach. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of the land and the Dragon's Approach, I think is what we do here. No, we can't. We can't. We need the land. Alright, Spoils, you gotta go. Well, we didn't need the land after all. But we will take the action. Hopefully Valamachus finds one of our things that could gain us some life. Those aren't it. However, we could cast a Storm's Wrath here, which I'm not opposed to doing. I think I'm going to. Because this is the one time I can do it where they can't burn Valamachus. And if they want to just burn, like, you know, a Stomp and something else, like, that's fine. Alright, so you really didn't have much for me here, huh, opponent? We've got... alright, so we removed everything. Alright, I think we just attack with Valamachus here to start with. Alright, well, I guess the Dragon's Approach it is. We will... Dragon's Approach. And yeah, we're just going to go for it now. I can't imagine what the opponent's going to do here. Even if they kill Valamachus this turn, we're at 11. They're going to have a hard time killing us. Alright. Oh yeah, that's it. We got this. The fact that we're going to get wins against Mono Red and against Sultai Ultimatum is awesome. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, this deck is so silly. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. Like I said, I've been mulliganing until I get at least a 2-mana sweeper. I mean, a 2-mana, I guess, rummage card. Yep, we'll take that. And I think it's kind of important because if you put 2... Oh, no. No. Now we might be in trouble. Now we're going to be in a lot of trouble. That sucks a lot. A lot, a lot. Okay, the good news is there was not an Anax. Bad news is they can use either of those cards. Alright, so here's the plus side. We're not dead yet. If they play an Anax... Oh, Rimrock Knight. That sucks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if they have an Embercleave next turn, we're just going to die. Well, they didn't play the Rimrock Knight. What's up with that? They're just really wanting to stomp something? Alright. I'm not totally sold on what's happening here. I'm hoping one of these is a land. It was not. Because what I was kind of hoping is we take a hit, they play a Nax, We get to kill an X, gain some life, block a thing with the 3/2. And then maybe we get to, like, then Storm's Wrath all the tokens that are there. Maybe. Like, I don't know. Instead of having to find a way to Storm's Wrath on back-to-back turns. They might just Embercleave here, though. And just figure taking, you know, hitting us for 7 is relevant. I wouldn't blame them. Man, we only have 1 Dragon's Approach in the yard. Ugh. We need... man, I really didn't want to use this treasure for a Storm's Wrath, but we might have to. Alright. Play a creature here, please. Alright. Believe it or not, that does help. Not as much as we want, but we kind of got to do this. Yeah, I think because they have the Faceless Haven, we're dead anyway. Yeah. Definitely gonna mulligan this. This is... You don't want 2 Valamachus in hand, and that much I know. Here we're gonna put Seize the Spoils back. So we can Cathartic dump those and draw. Because those being in the yard aren't a bad thing. Alright. Opponent took a hard mulligan stance to 5. If this is... Okay, it's not... Oh, it's a crab. Okay. Alright. Well, may we find some land. Alright. Flip 2 Dragon's Approach into my graveyard, please, opponent. I'd appreciate it. Well, you got 1 in there for me. You did part of the job. Feel free to counter it. Alright, there's an Enforcer. Alright, I guess our plan's going to be to try to Storm's Wrath. Probably won't resolve, but... Oh, it will now. Alright, we need an untapped land. Off the top. Come on. Dragon's Approach should do here, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was really hoping we'd get to do the other thing, but you know what? This is fine. If they tap out to kill Valamachus, we'll just cast Storm's Wrath next turn. Alright. I think we're in good shape now. So now we've sorta got the parts we need, assuming we can find a land for a Lorehold command. Isn't the worst thing. Thought Thief. How many Dragon's Approaches do we have left? Just 1, right? 2 in the graveyard? I mean, I guess we do this. Discarding. I mean, the opponent's only at 6, though. I think I'm going to gamble. Bad gamble. Alright. Ooh, you know what? I should have left that on top if it's going to get milled anyway. Alright, here's the other thing. If we draw a land here, then the plan is just going to be, during the opponent's end step, shoot them for 3. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we may just shoot a Thought Thief. This puts us at 10. Alright, well, never mind. We found the land, so... Shoot them. And we might as well, just for sport, so everybody gets to see Velomachus do his thing. Pretty hard for him not to find 3 damage. Yep. Well, like I said, y'all, this was actually a really surprising deck. I actually super enjoyed playing this. It really overperformed. I'm not gonna go out here and say like this was a top tier deck, whatever, but we were playing at Mythic and we beat several of the top decks, which was not what I was expecting. I mean, I have to say I'm genuinely surprised. Now, there are a lot of situations where they can get like multiple protective creatures like Alseeds or I don't know, Selfless Saviors and really like get you. But you know, you have ways to work around it. And sometimes you can just do a lot of direct damage against some decks. And the mill decks actually help you along your plan. So this is actually pretty neat. I mean, check it out. It's really worth playing if you have the cards. Now, for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Balefire Dragon. And this is a card that surprisingly has jumped over $30 in all versions. And I'm imagining because it's going to be very popular in commander settings. You deal damage to your player and then deal that much damage to all their creatures. That seems pretty good. So if you're looking for a dragon to add to your decks and want to do something really cool, assuming you have one and you don't want to shell out $30, go ahead and add a Balefire Dragon. Like, this is a card I think it kind of went under the radar, but now they're going to be a little pricey and a little hard to find, but good trade fodder if you don't need one to pick up some new stuff. Don't forget, if you want today's deck list, you can get it in the description down below, as well as links to all of my other stuff if you want to come join us on one of my streams and be part of stuff or get deck help, or just come by our Discord and talk about Magic or Strixhaven or who knows what. And if you're shopping at TCGPlayer or Amazon, remember I have links into the description that get me a 1 to 3% kickback, so you'll be able to support the channel shopping and doing what you normally do without spending any extra money, and it's always appreciated. And finally, if you've come this far and you haven't yet, I gotta ask why not, but you please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. That really would help me out a ton, and it'd let you know every time I have one of these wild videos up. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.